So are you ready?
Yes.
That's wonderful. So it's wonderful to have you as always. And here, let me start 1 second. Yeah. So let's start off with the interview. It's wonderful to have Nisrin Porbandarwala ji. She is an awardee as Perfect Transformation Coach. So Nisrin ji, you have always been involved into the activities which has been a helping hand for so many people. So what made you to step into it? Like,
Yeah. So, I stepped into this around the year 2007 or 6. Before that,
okay.
my life was going in a very difficult way. I won't say it was bad. It was difficult. And
Okay.
when those things were happening, होता है ना हम लोगों को कि कोई हो जो जो हमारा हाथ पकड़े, हाथ थामे और बोले कि डोंट वरी, एवरीथिंग विल बी ओके। मुझे
Absolutely.
ऐसे किसी की तलाश थी कि कोई मेरा हाथ थामे और बोले कि डोंट वरी, एवरीथिंग विल बी फाइन। एंड वो मिल नहीं रहा था कोई। एंड किसी के पास टाइम नहीं है। आई एम नॉट ब्लेमिंग एनीवन, बट व्हेन आई केम आउट ऑफ दैट, आई वाज दैट मुझे वो पर्सन बनना है फॉर पीपल
Okay.
जो who are going through a bad time in their life and they're looking for some kind of support. I want to be that support for people, and that's the reason why I'm where I am.
Wow, that's wonderful. So that is the reason you are an awardee. So congratulations again to be one
Thank
of the winner of Perfect Achievers Award. So tell me something about how did you felt being awarded as Perfect Achievers Award as Perfect Transformation Coach?
it's I would say this has been life changing for me. From the time I have won this award, people have started noticing my work, and a lot of people have understood that there is something called transformational coaching.
Absolutely.
Outside of India, a lot of people know about it, but in India there wasn't too much of awareness. But
True.
becoming associated with a Perfect Woman magazine has really brought that to the fore. People have started understanding. People have started sitting up and taking notice. So, and this also, because of the pandemic, people were looking out for something, and it came at a very opportune time. And
Wow,
so,
that's wonderful.
yeah, so it was like, this was there. Pandemic was there. People were really looking for some kind of help, and then Perfect Woman happened, and people started sitting up and taking notice.
Wow, that's wonderful. So when we talk about, awards, like tell me something about how important is an award to be getting. If what's your say on that?
So whatever anyone else might say or think, but I would say, okay, everyone needs appreciation, isn't it? And award is
Absolutely.
a form of appreciation for the kind of work that you're doing. And when you get awards, or you're awarded, you feel that you're doing something substantial for in your life, and this motivates you to do something more.
Wow, that's amazing. I always seen you be completely devoted towards your clients. You've always wanting to do something that brings change in their life.
Absolutely.
So tell me something about how did this happen? Like because you were always into a different zone, you were into a different. You can say your line was completely towards a different space, and then suddenly it happened that you transformed yourself to be getting into this transformation and be getting into healings. So how this happened in your life?
So I am a graduate in nutrition and dietetics. So I have always been interested in working with people, always. But due to whatever circumstances that happened in my life, I was like, okay, let me not just do whatever everyone else is doing, like the dietitian and all that everyone is doing. Even today coaching also so many people are doing, but I wanted to do something which was very client centric. I wanted to do for the people. I am what I am a coach, like like there are so many coaches. I also charge money, but for me it's important to see my client progress. It's important to see my client get the transformation that they're looking for, and that's the main reason why I am here.
That's wonderful. And when you started, did you find any challenges in your life?
Yes, definitely. in India, like I said before, not many people are, into this, and mental health was considered as a taboo subject. The word mental itself would put people into this, they would start thinking, oh, am I mad or something? Is that why people are asking me to go to a psychiatrist, or asking me to take help of any kind? So people did not understand this particular field itself. And even now there are lots of people who do not want to open up about what's going on in their lives, and take help, because it's just, your beautiful life is just one step away from you. And if people understand this, I think they can live the life that they truly deserve.
So true. So when did you entered into this world, and then suddenly when everything was transformed, and when you saw, so how was the approach towards the client? So because as we say that, as you said that it's well said, taboo was there, and even today there are many people not aware of these tricks, that the life can be changed just with the help of little, you can see transformation and little change in your mindset. And you named your organization also reprogram your mind. Now that is again something which really has a deep meaning in itself.
Absolutely.
So tell me about your concept of reprogramming, and how you've been operating with this.
So it's all about mindset, right? Like you rightly said. Okay, everything is about mindset. If you have the correct mindset, you can achieve whatever you want. There has been huge, not in India, but outside the India, there are so many people who are doing.
Yeah, so we are back again with Nisrin Porbandarwala, and let's go ahead with Nisrin. You tell me something about you now.
Yeah. So I have always had this, penchant to work with people. I've always loved working with people. Uh, it's actually a contradiction to what I was when I was a child. I used to be a very introverted child, but I always wanted to have that, where I could interact with people. So my first step was to transform that part of me, which was, finding it difficult to interact with people.
That's amazing.
Introvert is not just about this. I was a shy person, and it was not like as if I did not want to talk to people. It was just that I was shy. So overcoming my shyness, and then getting out there and talking to people. And there was a time when I used to be so shy that if people were to come home, I used to hide in my room. And
Wow.
today,
So your first client is you yourself. You healed
absolutely.
yourself, and that is how the journey began.
Absolutely.
So since you got into this industry, how did you face? Did you find any challenges?
Yeah. Uh, so mental health is a big issue now, and now it's come to the fore, especially because of the pandemic, where people have started seeing that, there is isolation. People were cooped up in the house, and people did not like that. We are not created to be islands. So
Absolutely.
suddenly, when you were forced into being in this cooped up space, it started playing on people's psyche. It was
Right.
also, so many other things, so many other factors were at play, such as, because working from home for women, it was really bad, because they were the ones who had it the worst. Because when the husband, if it is a housewife, when the husband goes to work, you had your me time.
Right.
Here the children and husband and everyone are there, so you don't have your me time. You're working from beginning of the day to end of day. You don't have any free time.
Absolutely.
And if you're a working woman, then it was even worse. You are juggling your home work, your housework, your office work. So it was really, and then you have to cater to your husband and children and everything. So for women, it was very, very, very difficult period. And people started seeing, that mental health is a big issue. They started waking up to that. And I guess, that has really, really transformed people's thinking.
So true. And I should be asking you, you're a woman, and being a woman, how did you experience contributing into the male dominating industry? So did you find if because I should not be saying this because I know you're always scaled into the both the factors. So how was your experience and what you're saying that?
uh, to be very honest, people today, this feminism thing that is going on, people think that men and women are equal. Men and women are not equal. What men can do, only men can do. What women can do, only women can do. They
So
are
true.
equal in the sense that whatever they want to do, they can do. That's where the equality lies. Just
Very
because
true.
you are a married woman and that you're having a house, that does not mean that you have to pull yourself back and into that role. No longer is
Right.
that required. You can do whatever you want to. But even those people who are high achieving women do face this issue. Like when even in their workplace, they find that they are overlooked
So
over men, and so those are things. And this is where I really specialize in, where I help women come to terms with their identity,
right.
so they
So
don't
in this
have.
case, yes, so I agree to your part because like there are many women and who really want to be something like you. And when it comes to approaching people, what has the ratio been for you? Like if men have been approaching you more or women have been?
So I would say 95% of my clients are women. But now things are changing. Men are also, feeling it safe to come to me as well. But previously it used to be majorly only women.
So how is the experience dealing with both the peoples, both the genders?
It's fantastic, because each person has their own intrinsic issues in life. It's not like it's a blanket. Like if you go to a doctor, if, you go to a doctor because you're having fever, so the doctor can give you a paracetamol.
Absolutely.
But here every individual's issue is totally different from the other person. It might look like for instance, two people come to me, both of them say I am not able to earn enough money, for instance. But what this person's experiences and what this person's experiences could be totally different.
I
So
agree to you.
when you are handling both of them, you have to work on an individual, as per that individual's issues. You can't have a blanket thing that okay, this one thing will help everyone.
Understood. So in this case, like since suppose for an instant, I'm just asking you the genders. If anybody is approaching you and has some issues with the partner, so is it something like that that both the individuals have to be present for your sessions, or only a single person can also attend and get the second one healed?
So this is a very very fantastic question that you're asking me. Whenever there is an issue with couples, okay,
Mhm.
there is always a blame game going on. One person
Absolutely.
blames the other person blames the first one. And generally what happens is, because of that, and because of that blame game, the other person says that I am right and the other person is wrong, and so
That's
the
what I
other
was.
person only has to heal. But
Right.
to be very honest, 100% responsibility is only with me, that is the individual. Even
Right.
if it is a couple, it is the 100% responsibility is with that each person. If that
Right.
person takes the responsibility of improving their life, the life around them will change as well.
But at times, ego hurts. Ego comes in between, and people don't accept that. Yes, it's needed for me to be getting healed. So, how will the person, how will the partner deal with this situation?
So when couples come to me, I take them on an individual basis. I don't take both of them together, because there is also an issue of confidentiality, because there are times when one of the partner might feel that they don't want the other partner to know what they're saying. So and when I work on an individual basis, I also bring to the fore that whatever they are feeling, is it is important for them to improve their own lives. Don't talk about
Absolutely.
what the other person is doing. Don't think about this. I'll give you examples from my life where, I was also in similar situations, like, with my brother. I used to feel that my brother doesn't understand me, but in fact I was the one who was being a little, what shall I say, uh, insensitive towards what my brother was and when I
Time.
realized that, and when I started changing myself, my relationship with my brother changed completely, because I took that 100% responsibility, that I need
Understood.
to change my relationship with my brother.
I agree. So it's always up to the both the partners to understand the same level. And I feel this must be a very difficult task for you getting into it and trying to make them understand, because you cannot expect everyone to be thinking at the same level. The thought levels always play with each other. So in this case, at times you must be facing some challenges, something that you could share with us, the memories or any of your clients, you can say theory, which was very difficult to heal.
So it's not about difficulty. It's about sometimes you can see the problem, that
Mhm.
this is the problem and this is the solution to it. And when you see that your client is not this, it just makes you feel very, very sad, that, I wish I could just go into the, just as I used to think, I wish I had that magic wand that would transform my life. I wish I had the magic wand that I could transform the thinking of my client. But the best way to approach this is with a lot of compassion, because they are doing the best that they can under the circumstances that they are in. So when
Absolutely.
you approach that with compassion and with so much of love in your heart, the person, sooner or later will change.
I agree. Nishin, to tell me something about how you feel today being called as a ACE transformation coach.
Oh, it feels really, really fantastic, because it's like a dream come true for me. For a very, very long time I had wanted to be a part of the transformation in my clients' lives, and I was seeing that, but it has taken me a while to get here. But yes, I am here, I've arrived, and I feel really, really good that I am where I had always wanted to be. And this is why I tell people that dream big, you will achieve what you want.
So it's always the brain games we have. You've been training people for all the aspects in their life, all the achievements and the goals they wish to achieve. So in this case, is there are, like, when somebody wants to turn themselves into a transformation coach now these days, as all professions, this is also one of the very ace profession. So what is your advice and how much time it takes? Like suppose if any other woman wants to be same like you, like, so what's your advice for them?
So I would say the first advice I would give them is to take the first step. Just sitting and saying that you want to be something cannot you cannot achieve that. So you take the first step. I have taken up more than I think 50 different modalities I have learned, and I integrate everything into my coaching. And
Understood.
when I do that, there was a time I was like, there were people asking me, how much are you going to study? But education never ever goes to waste. And today, whenever I am going with my clients, and when my clients are facing some issue, I know I have something in my toolbox which I can use, so that these people can get the transformation that they're looking for, and they deeply want, but don't know
Wow,
how to
that
get it.
wow, that's amazing. And Nisrinji, tell me something about you've been in a body and your experience with Perfect Women for so far. You've been a part, it's almost, I believe, more than 6 months. So, how's your experience being a part of Perfect Women?
Oh, I like I said before, it's like a life changer. uh, being a part of Perfect Woman has been like, you know it has taken my work also. It has become this. I have been able to reach out to more people. There are so many more people, that, through my column, who I can reach out to, and people can get the kind of benefit from whatever little knowledge I
Absolutely.
have. People getting benefit from that. and having a little bit of peace and tranquility in their life. So I think it's been such a fantastic journey so far.
This is actually something which really we wish to be. And lastly, this is not the last question, but your message and wishes for all the readers of Perfect Women magazine and who are going to watch this streaming post publishing also.
Yes. So uh, my only uh, advice, I wouldn't say advice, is my message to people is, in today's day and age, especially for women, it is very, very important to take education. Education is the most important thing for women today to stand up on their own feet, and
Absolutely.
taking small yet uh, positive steps towards whatever they want to achieve.
That's and then lastly, I would be asking you one question. Give one tip for all the viewers because transformation is a vast subject, but there, since we are in the month of February and it's all about relationship, so one tip for all the viewers who are in love with each other, but there are some certain things which they are not able to open up, but they will be seeking your help. So your assistance will be a kind for them.
Absolutely. So in order to experience and feel this beautiful love energy, the first step for you is to learn to love yourself. Love yourself so
Absolutely.
much, and fill yourself with so much of love that it spills over, and it starts embracing everybody around you.
So
And
true, amazing.
when you are in that, self love, you will not find hatred for anybody else at all.
That is something which I feel everyone needs it, and love is an air. And it's a pleasure, dear, to have you today and always. It's not the first and the last one. We are now almost into a relationship. It's going to be a lasting for years now.
Absolutely.
And talking about you, yes, of course, I've always found it's not just because I embrace your performance. I've been looking into your work skills, and I found it very amazing. And when I remember the day you've been awarded, and we were there on the stage with the actress, and we were thinking about it. You were so much, like nervous inside, but then I realized that you have so much to speak about, and I feel the stage was too less period for me to be giving it to you the space where you can speak up from your mind. I believe everyone out there was waiting to listen something from you. And again, that was in the month of August.
Yes.
So what is your thing which you'd like to share with everyone? And when it is not just about women, we women are the multitaskers, and we can do a lot many things. You being a woman, you've been into the activities which is completely out of the box, like. And when I looked your family also, they've been very supportive. So what was
Absolutely.
the role of your family when you entered into a profession which is completely different than what you used to be doing for the years now?
My family has been so supportive, and I genuinely feel that I would not have been in this place where I am today without the love and support of my family. My husband, my children, my sister, my parents, each and everyone have played such an important and integral part in seeing me be where I am today. And it's I am so blessed to have not just such loving and supportive family, the people around me, my friends. You've been so supportive of me. I always look forward to having these talks and sessions with you, and it's so amazing, the kind of love and support that you have given me.
Thank you.
It's so wonderful that I feel each and every human being who's come into my life has been so instrumental in making me be where I am today.
Wow, that's amazing. And thank you so much for being a part of Perfect Woman today and always. And even thanking you for today's space that you gave for us, the timing. And to all the viewers who have been watching us, we are going to be giving the description about her Instagram ID, her Facebook ID, and her contact details where you wish to be joining with us for any sort of queries. Feel free to ask her. She's always ready, and the team is working towards the benefit for all of us. So please join us, and thank you so much, Nisreen ji, for being a part of it.
Thank you so
And
much for having me.
yes, and the next session will be very soon enough. We'll be discussing on the topic, and we'll be getting back into this.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.